Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Simsbury High School for another rendition of Simsbury Boys Basketball, where tonight our Simsbury Trojans will be taking on the Northwest Catholic Lions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Simsbury High School for today's game between the Northwest Catholic Lions and our own Simsbury Trojans. And now for today's starting lineup, first for the visiting Lions. Senior, number 10, Jack Noracco.
Starting in our for Northwest Catholic, Jack Noracco. Next, Tanner Osta. Next up, number 4, Gianni Mirabello. Number 1, London Jemison. And number 24, a sophomore, Badara Diaki. And now for our starting lineup for the Trojans. Starting at with number 0, junior Jacob Cohen. Number 1, junior Ryan Donahue. Number 3, junior Nick Cordani. Number 4, senior Giovanni Marchetti. And number 15, our senior and captain, Chris Kokinas. All right, and it is game time. So a little bit about Northwest Catholic and tonight's game. They are led by head coach John Mirabel. Their assistants are Carl Herbert and Harvey Pennell. And looking at the records, it looks like it could be a lopsided game. Unfortunately, not in the favor of our Trojans, as Northwest Catholic has wins against Farmington, Wilbur Cross, Bloomfield, Albany Academy, St. Bernard, Conard, Manchester, Ram, Middletown, Avon, Hall, Bristol, Central, Glastonbury, and Conard, and their only loss is from Newton North up in Massachusetts. Now, as for our Trojans, they come into this game being coached by Greg Stillman, assistants Adam Ziwich, Brian O'Gara, and August Lafren. They have a record of 6-8. Their wins are against Hartford Public, Weathersfield, Granby Memorial, South Windsor, E.O. Smith, and Avon. Their losses consist of Bristol Eastern, Farmington, Lewis Mills, 2 losses against Hall, 2 losses against Southington, and Glastonbury. This is going to be a little bit of a David versus Goliath battle. Chris Kokinas starting out at center court for the Trojans, as well as that was number 10, Jack Noracco. Ball is tipped, and the tip goes to the Lions. Number 4, Mirabello, taking it up for the Lions. Passes over to number 10, Jack Noracco. And Jamison gets the first points up on the board for the Lions. Now it's the Trojans' turn. Kokinas sends it up for our Trojans. Sends it to Ryan Donahue. Jacob Cohen with the ball now. Looking for an opening. Nice screen there by Marchetti. Passes it to Cordani. Drives it in. Oh, but it's blocked. It's out of bounds, and it remains with Simsbury. Coquinas now inbounds it. Brian Donahue with the ball. Send it to Coquinas. Look for an opening, but it's deflected once again. Now Northwest Catholic is taking it up. Number 24, Diatkit with the ball. Towering over Coquinas. And it looks like it'll be a foul on Northwest Catholic. Or no, it was out of bounds, and it will remain with Northwest Catholic. Jemison inbounds it to Mirabello. Oh, nearly picked off there. Jemison with the ball. And it looks like it'll be a foul on Simsbury. Looks like it'll be on number 0, Jacob Cohen. That'll be his first personal, first team foul of this half. Oh, nearly picked off there. Yarko for the 3. And that was number 14, Tanner Ostap, the senior. Now Chris Coquinas, our captain, will take it up. He drives it in. And that is the first points on the board for the Trojans. London Jameson now with the ball. Sends it over to Mirabello. Taking it back a little bit. Don't want to go too far or else you get a backcourt violation. Next is Diatka with the ball. With the 3. And he gets it. So with 6:15 left in this first quarter, Northwest Catholic leads 8-2 right now. So far, a pretty impressive start so far for the Northwest Catholic Lions. Oh, that was quite a block right there. Northwest Catholic taking it up from the corner. A nice rebound by Coquinas. Sends it to Ryan Donahue. To Jacob Cohen. Looked for an opening to number 4, Marchetti, but he couldn't get it. It was picked off by Northwest Catholic. Oh, another 3 right here. Jacob Cohen down with the ball. Next to Ryan Donahue. Ryan Donahue looking for an opening. Passes it to Coquinas. Passes it. Back to Marchetti. To Jacob Cohen. Back to Marchetti. To Ryan Donahue. Ryan Donahue driving with the ball. It's picked off by number 14, Tanner Ostap. And that was a good rebound by Northwest Catholic, but Simsbury will take back possession. Coquinas now with the ball. Nice screen there by number 4, Marchetti. Coquinas. He gets it. That's 4 points now for Chris Coquinas. Number 4, Mirabello taking it up for Northwest Catholic. Sends it to London Jameson. He drives it in. With 2 guys on him. Good rebound by the Trojans. Jacob Cohen now taking it up. Northwest Catholic has played some pretty aggressive defense so far. Chris Coquinas. 3 for 3. So now it's an 8-6 game with 4:17 left to go in this first quarter. Now Northwest Catholic go with the ball. Looking to answer. Good offensive rebound there. Oh, nice 3 there by London Jemison. That extends their lead up to 5. Chris Coquinas now with the ball. He's got Marquette. He's got Mirabello on him. Now he's got Jemison guarding. Next up, we have Cordani with the ball. Sends it over. Nice short pass to Jacob Cohen. To Ryan Donahue. Back to Cordani. And that was quite a 3 right there. Now it'll be number 1, London Jemison with the ball for the Northwest Catholic Lions. Sends it to Badara Diakit. Oh, picked off right there. Oh, but the Lions recover. Jemison with the ball. He gets a 2. Oh, he gets a 3. Okay. That's 8 points so far for London Jemison. Now we got Ryan Donahue taking it up. He passes it to Giovanni Marchetti. Back to Chris Kokinas for 3, and it's blocked. Jemison now with the ball. He's sending it up. Sends it all the way down to Diakut. Now looks like we have some substitutions. For Simsbury, we have number 11, Achilles Inglet, and number 45, Luke Wang coming into the game. In for Giovanni Marchetti, and number 3, Nick, and Chris Kokinas is coming out. All right. Northwest, London Jemison with the ball. A nice turnaround pass. Simsbury was aggressive in the rebound, and they got it. Now it's number 3, Nick Cordani, coming up with the ball. Nice turnaround there. Sends it to Ryan Donahue. Almost lost it, but he recovered. Back to Luke Wang. He got it. Simsbury staying aggressive so far. It is excellent to see. Now it is Jemison with the ball for another 3, and he gets it. He's now made 11 points so far this quarter. All right. Now we got Nick Cordani coming up the ball. Sends it to Ryan Donahue. Back to Cordani. Sends it to Jacob Cohen. Was looking for an opening. Couldn't quite get it. Luke Wang with the ball. That was a beautiful turnaround there. Now it's Gianni Marabello coming up the court. Sends it to Jemison. With a huge pass, and it went out of bounds. It'll go back to Simsbury. Now Achilles Inglet will be inbounding the ball. Sends it in to Ryan Donahue. 1:40 left to go in this the first quarter. Northwest Catholic leads 17-13. Oh, and that was quite a deflection right there. Mirabello taking it up to Jemison. Ryan Donahue now taking it up for the Trojans. Sends it to Luke Wang. Back to Cordani. To Cohen. Bounce pass to Lanting. Sends it back to Cordani. He drives it in. Couldn't quite get it. Now Diakut taking it up for Northwest Catholic. He sends it to Gianni Mirabello. Back number 14, Tanner Alstup. Goes for a 3. Couldn't quite get it. And the Trojans will recover. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's a 6-point game. Jacob Cohen now with the ball. Sends it to number 11, Achilles. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Northwest Catholic. We got some more substitutions coming in. We got number 2, Danny Sullivan, coming in for the Trojans. And we got number 3, Sean Akey from Northwest Catholic, coming in. A key, I think. Luke Wang sends it to Danny Sullivan. He's being guarded pretty well. Jacob Cohen now with the ball. He's being double teamed. Oh, Cordani all alone for the corner. Couldn't quite get it. Simsbury was being very aggressive on defense, or trying to get the rebound. Next up, we got Mirabello going in. And it looks like it'll be a foul on number 3. That'll be Nick Cordani. That'll be his first personal, and it'll be the 3rd team foul of this first half. Number 24, Badara Diakut, will be going to the line to shoot 2. Couldn't quite get the first one. Kokinas coming back into the game, as well as number 30, James Steele. One more foul shot right here. Could probably have one more possession before the end of the first quarter. I guess the second one. That's 4 points so far for him right now. Kokinas now inbounding the ball to James Steele. Kokinas now driving it up the ball. 7 seconds to go. He's driving it right down the middle. Oh, it was so close. But he got it just in the nick of time. So at the end of the first quarter, our score, Northwest Catholic 20, Simsbury 15. Chris Kokinas so far has 8 points so far for the team. Luke Wang with 4, and Nick Cordani with 3. So not a bad start for the team. Meanwhile, for the Northwest Catholic Lions, we got London Jemison with 13 points, Tanner Alstup with 3, and Badara Diatkit with 4 so far. So far, Northwest Catholic is doing very good defensive-wise, and Simsbury is trying very aggressively to dig for those rebounds, which I think it could come in real handy when they have the offensive possession. So quick discussion to talk about the upcoming schedule for Simsbury. Our next game will be coming to you from, will be next week. It'll be Valentine's Day as they take on Enfield. And I believe that will be senior night, so you won't want to miss that one. So second quarter about to start. Trojans trying to get some momentum on their side here. All right, it looks like Northwest Catholic is going to start off the ball. London Jemison, or no, Simsbury will start off the ball. It'll be Achilles Inglet with the ball. So far, it's a very competitive, very close game so far. I'm very impressed with how our Trojans are handling it so far. Ball's inbound to Danny Sullivan. Sends it to Chris Kokinas. Hail Mary back to Sullivan. To Achilles Inglet. Sullivan. Little bit of back and forth action. Kokinas with the ball. He's driving it in. Back to Marchetti. Oh, but it's taken away. Now we got Mirabello taking it up for the Lions. Passes it to Yakult. Sends it over to Jameson. Nice defense there by Kokinas. Taking it back a little bit. They got to regroup a little bit. Tanner Alstup with the ball. Oh, nice aggression there. Simsbury now with the rebound. Danny Sullivan now with the ball. He's taking it up. Sends it to Chris Kokinas. He signaled him to meet him there. Next to, that was Giovanni Marchetti. Couldn't quite get it. Now Northwest Catholic will take back possession. Still remains a 5-point game. Oh, nearly picked off there. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on Simsbury. It'll be a foul on number 4, Giovanni Marchetti. His first, team's 4th. And now number 14, Tanner Alstup going to the line. He misses the first free throw. Got a handful of substitutions coming in for the Trojans. We got number 0, Jacob Cohen. Number 45, Luke Wang. And, hold on, who else came in? Oh, number 1, Ryan Donahue. Got one more free throw coming up. He managed to stink the next one. That's 4 points so far for Tanner Alstup. Now Kokinas now with the ball. He takes it up for the Trojans. Passes it to Donahue for 3. Couldn't quite get it. Now Northwest Catholic will take the ball up. To Jamison for 3. Didn't quite connect. Oh, that was a nice dunk right there. That's Diatka with the slam. 6:18 left to go in the second quarter. Northwest Catholic leads 23-15. It is loud in here, and that was a nice layup by Jacob Cohen. Now our Trojans taking it up. Number 1, Ryan Donahue with the ball. Sends it to Jacob Cohen. Back to Donahue. Luke Wang with the ball. Nice layup. That's 6 points so far for Luke Wang. Next, we got Sean Aki with the ball. Passes it to Mirabello. Sends it to Alstup. Beautiful delivery right there for Northwest Catholic. Next, we got Ryan Donahue with the ball. He's taking it up. Sends it to James Steele. Nice screen there by Luke Wang. Sends it to Jacob Cohen. Chris Kokinas looking to get open. And it'll stay possession with Simsbury. Oh, it's a foul on Northwest Catholic, I think. And in for Northwest Catholic. Yes, it is. It is actually a foul on number 4, Gianni Marabello. That is his first personal, team's first. Number in for Northwest Catholic is number 10, Jack Nirotko. Now Simsbury sends it all the way back. Jacob Cohen with the ball. He's trying to take it up. Tanner Osta plays some very good defense right now. Number 32, Bryce Van Meter in for the Trojans. Chris Kokinas taking it up. Couldn't get it. Now it's Northwest Catholic's turn. Oh, and he reached in. That'll be number 1, Ryan Donahue. That is the 15th foul for the Trojans this half. Now, number 4, Gianni Mirabella will take it up. He's going to drive it in. And he got it. Now, Jacob Cohen will take it up for the Trojans. He sends it in. Oh, but it looked like it was blocked a little bit. Now, Gianni Mirabella with the ball. He's trying to drive in. We'll take for a backup shot. Nirotko with the rebound. He's going for a corner 3. He gets it. And Coach Tillman is going to regroup. So, unfortunately, the Northwest Catholic Lions are pulling away with 4:26 left to go in the second half. Northwest Catholic leads 33 to 19. Simsbury was doing a tremendous job defensive-wise, keeping Northwest Catholic limited to their shooting and their offense. Northwest Catholic was just overwhelming them tremendously. Much credit to them. So we're hoping that Coach Tillman could give the guys a little bit of some good wisdom here. That could help us get some momentum going to our side going into halftime. You don't want to be down 14 right now, especially when we're this close to the end of the first half. Because when you're in a hole this early, it's hard to get out. Kokinas now with the ball. Sends it to Donahue. Nice ball handling right there. Now, number 32, Bryce Van Meter with the ball. Sends it to Jacob Cohen. To Kokinas. He's going to take it in. Nice turn away, but he couldn't quite get it. Jamison with the ball now. He rebounds it for the Lions. He's going to try to drive it in, but no, he sends it to Aki. Aki now drives it in. Nirotko with a rebound. He got Luke Wang on him. Nirotko trying to get something going. And number 24, Diatka helps him out. Number 0, Jacob Cohen coming in for the Trojans now. Luke Wang with the ball. Number 0, Jacob Cohen. Number 32, Bryce Van Meter. And it looks like it'll be a foul on Northwest Catholic. It'll be number 3, Sean Aki, his first personal, team second. Now Ryan Donahue with the ball for the Trojans. He's going to take it up. He's got Mirabello on top of him. He's got Bryce Van Meter. Now back to Donahue, to Kokinas. He's looking to drive it in. Deflected by Nirotko. It'll stay with Simsbury. Number 1, Ryan Donahue, will inbound the ball. My guess is he'll inbound it to... He bends out to Kokinas. And he gets it. That's 10 points right now for Coquinas. Now, Mirabello taking it up for the Lions. Sends it to Diakit. Back to Jemison. Not quite. Jemison with the rebound. He gets it. Jemison is right there at the right time for the Lions. Now we got Ryan Donahue coming up with the ball. Some good hustle right there. It'll stay with Simsbury. And Chris Coquinas is going to inbound the ball. And Gianni Mirabello will step out. And next up, we got Luke Wang. He's going to take a chance here. Sends it to Ryan Donahue. To Bryce Van Meter. Back to Jacob Cohen. With 2:20 left to go in this first half. Northwest Catholic leads 37-21. Oh, and he nearly got the N1. Well, it's okay. There's going to be a foul on Northwest Catholic. It will be number 10, it looks like. And it looks like Chris Coquinas is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Gets the first one. Couldn't quite get the other one. Oh, but it stays with Simsbury. Last touch by Diatkut. Trojans going to try to take advantage of this opportunity right here. Ryan Donahue with the ball. He inbounds it to Cordani. Luke Wang with the ball. He gets it. 8 points so far for number 45, Luke Wang. We are just about at the 2-minute mark of this second quarter. Northwest Catholic leads 37-24. Yaka with the ball, sends it all the way over to Ostup. Couldn't get it. Luke Wang with the rebound. Now it's Ryan Donahue with the ball. He's going to take it up for the Trojans. He's got Ostup right on top of him. Couldn't quite get it. But very nice defense there by the Trojans. Looks like it'll be a foul on Ryan Donahue. That'll be the 16th foul for the Trojans. Sean Key now will inbound it for the Lions, and Gianni Mirabello will take it up. Trojans getting a few breaks here and there. Sean Key now with the ball. And nice rebound there by Achilles Inglet. Sends it to Ryan Donahue. Nice screen there by Luke Wang. Looking for an opening. It was blocked by Naratko. Nick Cordani. Ryan Donahue now with the ball. To Cordani for 3. Not quite. And it was last touch by Simsbury. He'll go back to Northwest Catholic. Now, Northwest Catholic. Mirabello now taking it up for the Lions. Sends it to Sean Aki. Oh, but it looks like it'll be a foul here. Maybe for some free throws, too, on the way. Yep, it looks like it's a foul on Simsbury. It's a foul on Ryan Donahue. His third personal, 7th team foul. Gianni Mirabello now made the first free throw. They're building this lead right now. It's now a 14-point lead. And just like that, it's now 15. 49 seconds left to go in the first half. Ryan Donahue with the ball. He's taking it up. Sends it to Bryce Van Meter. Oh, but it's picked up by Naratko. Sends it to Mirabello. Pull away. He got it. At 6 points for Gianni Mirabello. Oh, it's picked off again. Oh, 2 times. They try to get a layup in. 15 seconds left to go. And it looks like it's going to be another foul. It looks like Mirabello is going to go back to the line. Foul number 32, Bryce Van Meter. His first personal 8th team foul. Simsbury is nearly over the limit here. Mirabello now with the ball. Makes the first free throw. Coming in now, we got number 10, Shane Butler. And number 4, Giovanni Marchetti. We got James Steele coming back in. And number 2, Danny Sullivan. Mirabello with one more shot here. He gets it. Trojan looking for something right here. Nearly picked off. It was last touch by Mirabello. It'll go back to the Trojans. Great aggression here. 9 seconds left to go in the game, or in the first half. Oh, and it hits the little mat there. So at the end of the first half, it is a score of Northwest Catholic 43 and Simsbury 24. So obviously, hopefully our Trojans can make something work in the second half. All right, welcome back to Simsbury High School. It is Northwest Catholic 43 and our Trojans 24. And one thing we noticed is how good defensive-wise Northwest Catholic has been. I mean, number 10, Narako, he has been, I think he might have had at least 3 or 4 blocks so far on our Trojans. So let's see if the Trojans can find a way around this supposed stone wall, if you could say, that the Lions have put up. There's still quite a bit of basketball left to be played, folks. So I wouldn't count out our Trojans just yet. It is indeed. Welcome to the jungle. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have a special guest here with us. Our own athletic director, Jeff Pinney. Jeff, so thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. It's been quite the half so far.
Very good half.
Northwest Catholic is just got some outstanding players.
They really
very
do.
well coached. Mm-hmm. I thought Simsbury did a nice job of trying to stick with them. Definitely playing hard and playing smart basketball. And it's always a joy to watch Greg's teams because they come out, they play so well together, and they always have a good game plan, and they usually hang in there pretty good. So this is a tough one tonight.
Could have said better myself. Now, if I'm correct, Northwest Catholic it has a record of 14-1. Would that be correct?
14-1. I don't remember their ranking in the state. I want to say they're certainly top 5, if not top 1, too.
All right. So next up, we have Tanner Ostup coming up for the Lions. Sends it to London Jemison. Nice ball handling right there for the Lions. Sends it right to Jemison. Good timing right there.
Such smooth passing, such clear understanding of where the guy is going to be, and just putting the ball there through traffic.
It's all about communication. Next up, we got Giovanni Marchetti with the ball. Next up, we got Jacob Cohen. Nice pass right there. A little dangerous.
Trying to get to the basket. Sometimes it's hard to overcome that much of a height difference underneath the hoop.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't quite get the 3 there, and our Trojans will take it back up. Now Chris Kokinas will take it up. Ooh, nice move there. Brian Donahue with the ball, and he gets the 3.
You need to string some of those together for us to be in this game. That was a nice, clean look. Nice and open. Northwest Catholic's backing off a little bit, it looks like, on defense. Probably get a couple more of those shots.
All right, now we got Mirabello with the ball. Next was Tanner Ostup with the 3.
tough when they come back and hit him.
Now, Northwest Catholic can't take the foot off the gas right here. Next up, Jacob Cohen with the ball. Sends it to Nick Cordani for the three. Couldn't quite connect. It bounced off Ryan Donahue's foot, it looks like.
Illegal kick.
And it will go back to Northwest Catholic. Jameson with the ball now. Sends it to Gianni Mirabello. Hosta with the ball. Back to Jameson. He drives it in. And it looks like it'll be a foul on number 4. Number 4, Gianni Marchetti. That'll be his second personal, the first team foul of the first half. Mirabello now with the ball. Good release.
Ooh.
Oh, but Jemison was right there.
Very smooth in transition. Nice rebound.
Northwest Catholic taking the ball up again once again. Jemison with for three.
Ooh.
No, but he gets another chance here. Looks like it was a personal foul.
It's like a push on Chris Coquines.
That'll be Coquines' second personal foul.
Surprisingly clean first half for the score. Both teams are keeping it clean. Certainly have a lot of respect for one another.
Definitely. And with 5:48 left to go in the third quarter, Northwest Catholic continues their lead 53-27.
Oh.
That was Naratko.
Timeout, Simsbury.
Timeout. So Simsbury has really been trying hard so far this whole game. They've had quite a few great shots here, and they're playing pretty good on defense, I'd say.
Typical of what you see of a Greg Stillman team is it's smart basketball. Mm-hmm. Clearly, he's rolling some guys through. They have another game at home here tomorrow night against Harding. So, obviously, playing against Northwest Catholic, it seems like he's trying to keep his guys fresh and get some other guys in the game.
Now, the games I've seen with Coach Dillman, he always has something planned for his guys. And I really like that. He always seems to think ahead.
He does. He's a big picture coach. He does an outstanding job from before the season to once the season starts, and how he transitions and changes, and just a great basketball mind, and really does a good job every year putting out a solid product, a solid team.
And we got some subs in for the Trojans. We got number 2, Danny Sullivan, number 10, Shane Butler, and number 11, Achilles Inglet. Now Simsbury going to take it up. Being double teamed right there.
Little press defense from Northwest Catholic. Danny Sullivan on the shot. Comes up short.
Naratko.
Nice rebound.
Now for the corner three. There we go. That was Nick Cordani right there. On the corner. Now it's Northwest Catholic's turn.
Whoop.
Bounced right in from Yatkett. Simsbury turn once again. Danny Sullivan now taking the ball for three. Jamison now almost inbounds it in time before he stepped out of bounds. Ooh. Northwest Catholic tried to do something a little fancy there, but it went out of bounds. Those kinds of passes are always a high-risk, high-reward type of situation right there.
They are. Certainly not something we see in this gym on a regular basis.
All right, so we got Danny Sullivan now taking it up. He sends it to Nick Cordani. Sends it to Shane Butler. Back to Luke Wang. to Achilles. Inglet. He drives it in. Oh, Luke Wang with a nice recovery.
Luke had a great game last game, too. Really looked good under the basket, finishes well. Done a nice job tonight when he's gotten in the game and doing the same thing.
Now Nick Cordani now with the ball. And it'll go back to Northwest Catholic.
Wayne called him the illegal pick there.
Number 14, Tanner Ostup will inbound it to Gianni Mirabello. We'll take it back just a little bit. Don't want to go too far. Rocco now.
A lot of room under the hoop there.
Oh, yeah. Nice turnaround right there. Now Danny Sullivan sends it to Shane Butler.
Simsbury clearly slowing down the pace a little bit this half. Not going quite the speed they were first half.
Let's see. Shane Butler now with the ball. Drives it in. Gonna get it.
Oh, push. We got 45 on the push here.
All right. So we got some subs coming in. We got James Steele coming back in for the Trojans. Northwest Catholic going to try to continue to put the pressure on. Now with Mirabello. Now it's Ostup taking it up for the Lions. Send it to Mirabello. To Jemison. Oh, Narodka was right there. I'd say one of the advantages Northwest Catholic has is size, I'd say.
I think that's some pretty good skills, too. Coach Mirabello always puts out a good team as well. It's always a quality product coming out of Northwest Catholic basketball.
Yeah, I would say each time Simsbury and Northwest Catholic play, it's always like a hard-fought contest between the two. Now Shauna Key. Oh, nice pickoff right there. Oh, but it's sent right back to Northwest Catholic. 2:28 left to go in the game, or the third quarter, I meant.
3-on-1.
Nice pass. Oh, darn.
A nice pass.
It's a little bit of a back and forth action.
I don't remember the last time our hoops have seen this much action.
So 2:13 left to go in the third quarter. Northwest Catholic leads 63-30 right now. Unfortunately, Simsbury has managed to take their foot off the gas, like you mentioned, Jeff Finney. So next game they have is tomorrow against Harding, right?
Harding.
So
tomorrow night's a game we had to win one of these two. Really thinking about going into the CIC tournament and making the playoffs and how we're going to finish out the season. It's important for us to really pick up a win tomorrow night, especially looking at what we're doing here tonight. So tomorrow's going to be it's good to have a quick turnaround and a quick game right then, and hopefully we can pull out a win tomorrow night and get back on track.
That would be an excellent turnaround. So aside from the Harding game, next game they will be at Conard, which will be on the 9th, and our girls will be home that day as well, and also against Conard.
Yes.
And February 14th we'll be playing Enfield, and that will be senior night, correct?
Senior night.
Excellent. And then their last two games will be at Maloney and at Glastonbury.
And that finishes us out in the regular season. Then we head into the CCC tournament. We'll see if we qualify for that, and then the CIAC playoffs, which we still need to qualify for. So it's been a different kind of season for Simsbury. Still a quality basketball product. Great group of kids working hard. Certainly very respectful. And you know the tenor of this game, with the score being what it is, it certainly could feel a lot different than it does when you're in the gym right now. Obviously, there's some disappointed Simsbury fans at the moment, but the respect on both sides, on the benches and on the court, is certainly visible, and it's nice to see a clean game played.
All right. Oh, now is not what the Trojans wanted. Oh, we got James Steele with the recovery. Danny Sullivan taking it up. Back to Bryce Van Meter. Sends it over to Steele.
Well,
A little bit of a Hail Mary pass to Jemison. He sends it in. Luke Wang now with the ball.
Northwest having a hard time finishing the last two possessions. Timeout, Simsbury. 1:33 left in the third.
I like the little back and forth they had just a little bit ago.
It was good speed. That was a good possession for Simsbury, the last two, and Northwest not being able to finish is Simsbury right there for the rebound and being able to turn it around and go back in the other direction. So still fighting hard, still playing a good game.
Yep. Don't let the score fool you. These two teams have come to play. So the next schedule for Northwest Catholic, they'll be playing against Farmington on the 9th. They'll play East Catholic, Windsor, and Southington for their last 3 home games.
East Catholic and Windsor are going to be great games for them. Certainly challenges, and they'll bring their A game. I know those other teams will as well. So those will be great games to follow and see what happens.
Yeah, I remember last year when East Catholic came here, they gave Simsbury quite a run for their money.
Oh yeah. East finished very, very strong last year, certainly. East Catholic, Northwest Catholic, always representing well in basketball.
Now number 4,
Mirabello.
Couldn't quit it. Now we got James Steele taking it up for the Trojans. Number 10, Shane Butler with the ball, taking it up.
Oh, Shane.
Now we got number 15, Ryan Tolliver in for the Lions. Almost went for a 3 there. Nice drive. And it looks like it'll be a foul on Danny or no, it'll have to be a
32.
32, okay. So Badara Diatkit will be going to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one. We got number 12, Nolan Husey, coming in for the Trojans.
Northwest Catholic shooting really well from the foul line.
All right, we got 40 seconds left to go. Northwest Catholic with another pickoff. Oh! But the Lions recover. Mirabello with the ball. Sends it to Jemison. Back to Diatkit. Mirabello for 3. Noah Key with the rebound. And it looks like it's going to be an N1.
Miles Rangho on that one, reaching in.
And he gets the N1. Now Simsbury taking it up with the last 16 seconds ticking in the third quarter. Danny Sullivan with the ball.
Slowing it down, trying to run the clock out, going for one shot here. We'll see who takes it.
Looks like it might be Shane Butler. And he gets it. And at the end of the third quarter, Northwest Catholic leads 68 to 32. So far, Simsbury is trying to put some pressure on Northwest Catholic, but they seem to be answering with some points of their own.
They are, and they're going to keep playing. And there's no time where they stop playing. And one of the things I respect about both these coaches is they're both going to put in a good, complete game and play for 4 quarters. So we'll see what happens in the fourth, but we'll transition and go from here and get ready for Harding and look forward to tomorrow night, hopefully picking up another win and thinking about the postseason.
We'll be keeping a close eye on that game. And Jeff, just wanted to thank you for being able to come out for a quarter.
Thank you for having me. Good luck. Appreciate you being here and everything SCTV, SC Media does for the Simsbury Trojans. Always happy to have you guys at games and putting us out into the public and getting to see some games. And we'll put up some better ones for you, too.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Sounds good. Have a good night, Jeff. All right, so we got 1 quarter left to go in this game. Obviously, Northwest Catholic has a huge lead, about a 36-point lead, give or take. We'll see what our guys can do in this last quarter. And it looks like Northwest Catholic is going to put in most of their reserves. Number 2, Danny Sullivan. He's going to inbound it to number 12, Nolan Husey. Sends it to Nick Cordani for the 3. Couldn't quite get it. Let's see. Now we got Anthony Thompson in for the Lions. He has the ball. Sends it to Ryan Tolliver. Sent it to Shauna Key. Over to number 5, Cooper Steele. Cooper Steele now with the ball once again. Looking for an opening here. Back to Anthony Thompson. Looks like Northwest Catholic just might try to run out as much clock as they possibly can here. Shauna Key with the ball. And as we noted, there is no shot clock in high school basketball. They can take as much time as they'd like here. And we're already 1 minute into this 4th quarter. Northwest Catholic just tossing the ball back and forth. Nice rebound there. Number 3, Cordani. Couldn't quite connect. Now Northwest Catholic is going to take it up. Number 3, Shauna Key with the ball. I think they're going to try the same strategy that they did last time. Try to take out as much clock as they can. Not give the Trojans any chance to recover. Shauna Key with the layup. He gets it. Now I got Nolan Husey coming up with the ball. Next, we got Niles Arango. Oh, nearly picked off. Nick Cordani with the ball. Shauna Key now with the rebound. Ryan Tolliver for 3 from the corner. Couldn't quite connect. He gets the rebound. Now Anthony Thompson with the ball for the Lions. Nice inwards pass to Cooper Steele. And with 5.5 left minutes to go in this game, Northwest Catholic leads 70-32. That was quite a pass. Goes out of bounds, and I think it's going to stay with Northwest Catholic. Looks like number 3, Shauna Key, will be going to the line to shoot 2. So Northwest Catholic hasn't had any team fouls so far this whole quarter, or this whole half. Meanwhile, Simsbury has 7. Now we got Nolan Husey for the Trojans coming up. Next up to James Steele. Going a little bit back and forth here. James Steele with the ball. He gets it. That is, I believe, James Steele's first points of the game. The key with now with the 3. Drills it. Number 12, Nolan Hussey coming up for the ball for the Trojans. Next up, James Steele. He's being double teamed. And looks like it'll be a foul. It's going to be a foul on number 23 for Northwest Catholic. That is Liam Conklin. That's his first personal and the team's first foul of this second half. Let's see with the ball now. Sends it to James Steele. Sends it to Nick Cordani. James Steele now with the ball. Hussey with the ball. Back to James Steele. To Shane Butler. .4:15 left to go in this fourth quarter. Northwest Catholic leads 75-34. Obviously, looking at the records, this was a mismatch. And hopefully they can continue this momentum, or Simsbury can take this game and use it for their game against Harding tomorrow. Because as Jeff Finney said, if we could win that game, then we should be in decent position for a playoff spot. James Steele now with the ball. Inbounds it to Nolan Hussey. Back to Achilles Inglet. To Nolan Hussey. James Steele with the ball. Simsbury just passing around. Shane Butler. Nearly drove it in. Oh, it was tipped.
You guys got to call it both ways.
And it looks like it'll stay with Simsbury. Nolan Hussey now with the ball. Now Achilles Inglet for three. Couldn't quite get it. James Steele with the recovery, but it looks like he stepped out of bounds, so it'll go to Northwest Catholic. Number 2, Anthony Thompson. Going to inbound it to Ryan Tolliver. Now back to Thompson. 3 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Northwest Catholic is up by 41, 75-34. Ryan Tolliver with a jump shot. Now we got number 34, Tyler Vegas. Now Simsbury with an opening here. James Steele to Shane Butler for three. Northwest Catholic with the rebound, and they'll take it back up. Anthony Thompson now with the ball. Passes it to Liam Conklin. Sends it to number 12, Tommy Rushin. Conklin now with the ball once again. Layup. Couldn't quite connect. Now we got James Steele taking it up for the Trojans. Back to Shane Butler. He's taking it up. Didn't make it. All right, Liam Conklin now with the ball. Sends it to Anthony Thompson. Back to Liam Conklin. To Tyro Vegas. Liam Conklin with the ball. Ryan Tolliver with the ball. It was a nice recovery there before it went out of bounds. Anthony Thompson drives it in. Nice. And it was Ryan Tolliver with the layup. And coming in for Northwest Catholic, we got number 5, Cooper Steele. And for Simsbury, we got number 3, Nick Cordani, and number 5, Niall Zarango. 1:23 left to go in the game. Northwest Catholic leads 77-34. Hussey with the ball. Sends it to Steele. Back to Cordani. To England. Nice fake out right there. Steele now with the ball. Nice pass to Hussey. To Cordani. Now Northwest Catholic will take it up. Nice drive right there. But a very good defense right there for the Trojans. And with 40 seconds left, it looks like Northwest Catholic might try to bleed out the remainder of this clock. Try to go for a layup, but it's out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Trojans. Now we got England coming up. Number 12, Nolan Hussey with the ball. Then we got James Steele. Hussey for three. Couldn't quite connect. And Uvegas will take up the ball, sends it to Thompson, and it looks like they're going to let the clock just wind down. So at the end of this game, we have the Northwest Catholic Lions 77 and the Simsbury Trojans 34. So doing a quick point total. Jacob Cohen had 2 points. Ryan Donahue had 3. Nick Cordani had 3. Or no, he had 6. Shane Butler had 2. Chris Coquinez had 11. James Steele had 2. And Luke Wang had 8. For Northwest Catholic, Badara Diatkit had 14. Tanner Ostup had 10. Ryan Tolliver had 2. Jack Naracco had 11. Johnny Mirabello had 8. Sean Aki had 8. And London Jemison had 19 points total for the Lions tonight. So next up, the Simsbury Boys Trojans will be taking on Harding. We will not be doing that game, but we will come at you next on Thursday, February 9th for the girls basketball game against Connor. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And then next week, we have Valentine's Day against Enfield, and it'll also be senior night. So stay tuned for that. So we want to give a big shout out to Nick Sinacori, our cameraman right here, as well as Ardell, who is who worked the 4 camera today. And we want to thank Patrick Fallon at Simsbury Community Media and Bree for all the hard work they do in bringing all these programs together. We couldn't do it without them. And until next time, this is Will Bronick coming at you from Simsbury High School. Until next time, we'll see you. Until next time, good night.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.